to Table Talk. This is where you ask questions via the Twitter or Reddit, and we'll answer them. We know Steve Zaragoza. So I'm Maude Garrett. You guys know DJ Waldridge.
DJ, are you a newcomer to Table Talk, or have you done it before?
I've done a few. I've done a few with you, actually.
Well, welcome to the Table Talk.
Thank you. I don't think I've done one with you without your beard, though.
There it is. Yeah. That was the connection.
Guys, I want to talk to you about today's episode because Audible is on board for this one. If you guys want a 30-day trial where you can listen to Audible books, there's over 180,000 you can choose from. Jump onto audible.com/Table Talk and get those 30 free days. I did it. And I sit in the car. I don't know how long it takes you guys to get to work. But it's like...
It takes me about 30 minutes.
It's an easy half hour. And I can listen to a chapter or two of my book in that time. I like to be read to.
We'll do a little mishmash between, like, honestly, I've listened to some Audible stuff before, but I also listened to some podcasts and stuff. But I just listened to Raised Eyebrows, the story of Steve Stoliar, who lived at Groucho Marx's house before he died, from this certain point when he was old to when he died.
Wow.
And it's kind of all about, like, these crazy stories that happened in the house as he was dying.
Whoa.
Like people coming in and out, and this woman that was like torturing his life, but he was in love with her, and everybody hated her. And Rob Zombie's turning it into a movie.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like Rob Zombie.
You going to recommend a book as well?
The Road by Cormac McCarthy.
Well done.
It's a book that I've read and enjoyed.
Oh, okay. No spoilers, huh?
No. It's great. It was adapted into a not that great movie with Viggo Mortensen.
Oh, right.
Post-apocalyptic movie.
Yeah.
The book is amazing. The book is one of the best books I've ever read.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I'm listening to The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, and the sequel to that one, which is Wise Man's Fear. I've got that one too. And all the Harry Potter books are coming out too, so I'm going to listen
Audible?
to all.
Oh, shit.
And I hope that they have a good narrator, because do you guys say narrator or narrator?
Narrator,
but I think
tomato. I don't know if that
Adult,
matters.
Adult. That one gets
Once we
Once you
stumble through the rest of this copy, I want to bring something up.
Narrator.
What is the name of the wind? No spoilers though.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's actually probably one of the best fantasy books
seriously,
I've ever written.
What is the wind's name?
The wind has a
telling you
name?
that.
Oh, does the wind have a name?
That's the point. You have to find out everything has a name, and when you know what the name is, you're able to control it.
Oh, that's an old occult black magic.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
No.
All you need to know is it's a streaming service, but you get to keep the book as well. So you get it downloaded onto your phone, and then you set up your features on your new car, and then like what I do.
You know, set up Bluetooth, plug in the
Boom,
AUX
boom,
cable,
boom.
whatever
I
you
press
want.
a few buttons, and I get someone talking to me, my favorite stories.
Or if you're an
in the
OG
future.
like me, you take that little cassette tape that you plug into
that
put it in
Wow,
the cassette
did you get a
player.
new
That just made me so sad for you. It was so sad.
What'll make you sadder is my cassette's broken, so I just listen to the radio.
Oh, God, that hurt. It actually hurts my brain to think about that. Because I remember when those were new technology. And I was like, the shit with my fucking tape adapter.
Yep.
What do you do?
Yeah, my car is
sing at you.
My car is 15 years old, so I'm just happy it has a CD player.
There you go. That's there's the positive.
So you wanted to bring up something about the way that I speak?
Yeah. So like,
Let's clear the air
so
with that
has
one.
anybody talked about on camera yet about how you just got back from Australia and your accent is thicker than it has ever
No,
been?
it's not.
What's going on? Tell us about it.
Well, I went home and realized that all my friends sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Oh my God, Maude!
Oh my God!
Here you going? How's LA?" I was like, "Oh,
Here's a lie.
stop!" They're like, "What are you trying to say? We sound like bogans." So I was like, "I'm not trying to say anything. You sound like a bogan."
Wait, but did they think you
Bogan
sounded
is like
Dr.
white
Who
trash.
villain? Oh, okay.
Oh!
It's the white trash
bogans.
equivalent of Australians, or it is white trash?
It's the bogan is the white trash of Australia. If you're a bogan, so you're like
Okay,
Crack
so
a titty.
it's equivalent.
banging in my car.
Yeah.
Did did they
God.
think your voice though sounded different?
No, but I did notice throughout the. I'm so conscious now.
Yeah.
I
I'm
did
so
notice
sorry.
throughout the week that it was a little bit more pronounced. Usually, if I go up to Queensland, I'll say "hey" on the end of my sentences as like a affirmation or a confirmation. So I'll be like, "Oh, the weather was beautiful, eh?"
Interesting.
So if you didn't go back to Australia for like
Ever again
50
in
years,
your entire life?
I don't think
How
I will
different-
ever
how-
get your accent. No,
No?
nah.
No, not completely, but how different do you think it would be?
Well, I mean,
I think eventually you'd say garage.
garage.
Not garage.
Garage. And
Garage like
foreign. There's so many. I've got a list of things that everyone's like patented. I said patent the other. That everyone looks at me like I'm
Wait, Wait, what? That's way too many syllables for that word.
You know what was a
It's not patented, it's patented.
Wait.
You know what was a weird
Patented?
mind-bending experience for me is when you guys did a table talk with the Oscars hotel people, and they're British, and they
Yes.
made fun of your accent.
No.
And then I
yeah, the
realized that
no.
like everybody, just the idea, because to us it's just
Everyone
accents.
else's
Yeah,
weird.
everybody else's
Yeah,
accents,
yeah.
and you realize everybody thinks the same way. Everybody thinks everybody else's accents are weird.
Fine. For the first question, I'm going to put on an American accent to make
No.
you feel more
No, you don't
No.
have to. I just
comfortable.
thought it was interesting.
No, seriously, let's do it. You
I'd
ready?
rather you not.
Yeah.
No, it's going to happen.
We do
Your
it once a
accent-
week
that's-
already.
I'm going to go for it. It's from What's Up on Twitter at Arakihirotaka71.
Bless you.
I think I didn't butcher it. They say, how would you have fun with puppy-sized kaiju, including Godzilla? How would you have fun with puppy-sized kaiju, including Godzilla? So say Godzilla was this tall.
Yes.
I mean, it'd still be able to breathe that weird atomic breath, though,
Yeah.
right?
They'd be super dangerous.
Still be pretty dangerous.
Would you? I'd use that.
Oh,
in
he's a
traffic.
pretty
Well,
kaiju.
but, okay, so wait, puppy-sized?
Yeah.
So does that mean that that's as big as it gets?
Does it? If you're automatically puppy-sized, does that mean you're automatically happy? Like you're like,
I don't think that. I mean, because
No.
there's a lot of cats that are puppy-sized and they're assholes.
Right. And there's a lot of puppies that are puppy-sized that are assholes.
Yeah.
I think Godzilla is dangerous.
would you kick it?
Any size.
Like a football?
I mean, I'd kick it if it was messing with me, maybe.
Yeah. I definitely make miniature cities for a destroyer. Little
Yeah,
Lego
but like,
cities.
how would you be
That
able
would
to
be
count
fun.
on that?
Because it's Godzilla. It like literally has one
It's in
speed,
its, like-
and
No.
that's go.
I mean, but listen, it was because we ruined its like prehistoric sleepery that it came to
Yeah.
attack us anyway.
Yeah, it's
But
all
wasn't
our
it
fault.
created from the nuclear
Yeah, what if
waste
you
destruction?
loved Godzilla? Taught Godzilla to love.
I
pretty close.
I don't think that it would be. I mean, it would be interesting. I would rather have puppy-sized elephants and puppy-sized
That'd be
like
adorable.
Elephants
horses.
are just the
they're
sweetest.
the sweetest.
Those little baby elephants that go
I
around and like want to
know.
hug, and they're like,
love
like
that.
climb
Hanging
on you.
out with elephants, have you guys?
I just went to a place that was called shit.
The Zoo.
I should remember the name of it because I need to give them a shout out.
The circus.
Is that what it's called? The zoo?
The zoo.
There it is. Sorry, I'm
I've been
from
wondering
Mexico.
all these years.
So hang on, I'll get the name of it because
The
I was just
zoo.
there. It was called the Gentle Barn.
Mm-hmm,
I was in a place called the Gentle Barn, and it's a place where you can go
Yeah.
and play with and pet and hug and cuddle animals.
That's cute.
That's amazing.
Gentle animals.
Yes, it was like pigs and horses
You're saying the pigs
and
were
cows.
huge.
Massive pigs. Like here, let me show you guys a picture where we can put it up too.
Now you guys say happy as a pig in mud, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Is that a?
Yeah.
Come on.
But I think it's more like happy as a pig in shit, right?
Well, I
No,
mean,
I don't know about. I don't
Look at
know
how
about either of
fucking
these.
big that pig is.
that's
That
like
pig is
3
huge.
breeds.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we'll put this picture up for you guys too. But my favorite, of course, my favorite pig was named Biscuit, and he was about that big. And
You had one too many, huh?
I mean, listen,
I'm so ready to be someone's dad with these dad jokes.
Yeah,
Oh my
well,
God.
you know, I'm good at dad jokes too, and I never want to be a dad. But it was so beautiful, therapeutic. These animals, and the animals were like rescued from terrible conditions and stuff. Like
Aw, that's
Biscuit
sweet.
was found in a pumpkin patch, like someone left it there, and then another one of the hogs
That
like.
doesn't sound terrible.
Okay, ready
Yeah.
for this one then?
Yeah.
One of the hogs fell off the back of a truck onto the freeway,
Oh.
and they rescued it. And then some of these animals were like beaten and abused and like really bad. But
How
they
can anyone hurt an animal? I mean,
Just
I know that
fucking
you know,
heartless
Oh, I mean,
piece
I
of
get it. They
shit.
don't fight back.
we all eat meat. You know, so that's. A
I
little
mean,
bit-
look, this is a fact of life that can't be like glossed over.
But
like,
you shouldn't hurt something that's
you
defenseless.
shouldn't. I mean, there. See, this is the.
But
this
it's
is,
so easy though.
This is
But
the.
we breed
this is the
animals
problem.
to eat. Like,
Because like
that's
we
morbid.
societally,
Mm-hmm.
we have been programmed
Yeah.
to use animals as nourishment. Now but that's something that's happened like throughout
From day
history.
one.
I don't know if it's even programmed as so much as like natural.
I don't know if it's natural though. Is it natural?
Are
I
they
think it's natural
survival
to.
of the fittest. all
Okay,
that
well,
shit?
it is natural to survive.
You don't
Farming,
get sick
that's-
of meat.
programmed.
So they have murdered animals from day one.
Yes.
But like now we've learned that animals are like smart and can think and
Yeah.
Here's-
Like Biscuit was having a
yeah, I mean
big ol'
pigs they say are smart as shit.
as a 3-year-old.
Here's what will never. The one thing that'll keep me from ever becoming a vegetarian is
How
they
delicious.
is they found out, and I think SourceFed reported on it, is that plants scream.
Oh yeah.
So no
Plants
matter
scream?
Oh,
so
yeah.
no matter what you're eating,
Yeah.
you're taking
It's
the
begging
life
for
of
its
something.
life.
You're
I mean,
taking life
plants-
from
But
something
it's
else.
screaming for
Yeah,
its
it's
life.
something. It's the
It
plant
can't-
equivalent of screaming.
Yeah, it can't be ignored that plants are alive as well.
Exactly.
And also, they say there was I think this might be
Yeah.
the same story. They say that the smell of fresh cut grass, might be a pleasant smell to some people, but it's
Well,
actually.
it was in Harry Potter's potion of all the things that he liked. One of it was fresh cut grass.
So when you smell fresh cut grass, what it actually is kind of like the.
Death.
It's like the defense mechanism of that grass, I guess, and it's like
Interesting.
it's an indication of death. Yeah, that they're dead.
That's
that
interesting.
Can you imagine if every
I
time
can't
you picked an
remember,
apple,
something like
it was
that.
like, ah!
Yeah. Well,
I mean, in a way.
But here's the thing about plants, though. They're not necessarily intelligent, and I think
But you can make the same argument about
have
animals.
a-
Well,
brain.
but some animals are intelligent, though.
it's
and
true.
and
Maybe
they-
don't eat pea. I mean, this is the thing. How do you make a difference if you're like, I'm not gonna eat it? It's like, well,
I
everyone
mean,
else still
but
is.
here's what a vegetarian or animal activist will tell you. And I'd like to think that I'm slightly an activist of animals, but not like an intense, like angry one. But I
Yeah.
will say this. The minerals and nutrients and such that we get from animals can now be gotten from
What, synthetically?
other
Artificially?
things, or like vitamins or whatever and such. And they also say that like meat is just kind of like not good for you in general.
Apparently, yeah, it can cause sort of like.
Well, there's all sorts of
intestinal-
stuff linked to it, like heart disease and such. But I mean, so there is kind of like that argument for like we don't really need to eat meat anymore.
Yeah.
What's the question again?
What do we like?
A
Tiny
kaiju.
kaiju.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean I don't know. I feel like that's part of the life cycle. You consume. I think the way that perhaps we raise our meat and farm
Yeah.
it, not great. Wish it was different.
Yeah.
I wish it,
That's
you know,
changing too,
like,
though, I feel
like
like.
at
Fast
least I'd
food
like them to
outlets
be
are-
happy to be around while they're around, and then
Yeah.
I eat them. The Native Americans ate meat,
Yeah.
and they thanked the spirit.
Yeah, but I mean, but the thing
Nailing
about
it.
that
Yeah,
is
doing
that there wasn't modern science to tell us and biology to tell us that animals are actually like intelligent, and like so back then it was just meat,
Yeah.
like and there were like dog companions and such, I guess, but.
Yeah.
Back then it was
I'd
like
eat
there
dog.
was no other way to survive. It was like vegetables and meat,
Yeah.
you know? And nowadays it's like there's so much more, and I feel like we should know better now, but I don't know, man. I don't think there's a way to stop it,
Treat
really.
them better.
We should- I mean, at the very least, treat it, like, you got cage-free eggs and stuff.
Give them
and, like-
massages. You
Well,
know.
that's what they do for veal, don't they? Oh,
No,
that made
that's-
me sad too.
And
I
then
don't
the
eat
other
veal.
thing is the line I'll cross is I was in Jalisco, Mexico,
Ooh, yeah.
and I was in the hotel we were in. I was looking at a menu, and they had like baby, like specifically made a point of like baby calf. It's
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, they eat all
I'm
sorts
not
of
okay
crazy
with that.
shit in
Yeah.
other parts of the world, and
Yeah.
they'll just get in there. They'll just do it.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead,
no,
DJ.
no,
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 you-
scissors, paper, rock,
okay.
paper,
Please.
Go. Scissors,
No, too long. Get it.
paper,
Okay, all
rock.
right, I'm gonna do it. All right.
Just pretend DJ won.
Holly Richards, that Holly kid, asks, if you were a metahuman in the Flash, what would your power be, and how would you use it to defeat the Flash?
Welcome to Superhero
Round
Roundup.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? I'm sorry. Do I need to leave? What?
Sam.
Explain to me what the
Basically,
fuck a metahuman is.
Mutant, like you have
Okay,
superpowers.
okay.
An
I
think you're
accident,
an
an
X-Men.
accident occurs.
so
you
we've
now
gotten
have
this
powers.
question before. What would be our superpower? I mean,
Yes.
I love regeneration.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I think regeneration's great. I
Healing.
wouldn't want to fly. I think flying is not great.
I would like to fly if for no other reason. Well, one, traffic, but also I hate planes. I hate flying in planes. I hate the whole experience. And if I could avoid that,
Oh.
I feel like what people don't think about, because like obviously flying is the coolest. Like as far as
I like
like,
super strength.
but I will say this about flying: like if you only had the ability to fly and nothing else, like not
Yeah.
like super strength like Superman,
Yeah.
then you would be such an easy target, and you would probably not live very long.
I'm scared of heights. I'd get 3 meters off the ground and be like, oh, okay.
Even there, you like you might get it like.
heights if you could fly.
It's a free fall field.
You
It would
would
be
potentially
awful.
get over it though. I
Yeah.
feel like the biggest issue would be like some crazy Nazi-esque scientist would be like, "We want to cut you open and find out what it is that makes you fly."
Let's bring this back to breeding animals to eat them.
Yeah, same. How do we breed animals to eat them?
I think if I had to choose a power, I'd want to choose Magneto, Master of Magnetism, because I feel like you could do a lot.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
Magneto seems to have
He
his
can
shit.
fly
Or
for some reason.
telekinesis. No, why
Yeah,
is
true.
telekinesis?
Regeneration's good. How about like Yeah, I think I'd take regeneration too.
Mind you, I'm watching Jessica Jones, and mind control is
Terrifying.
Mind control is
Mind
great,
control is terrifying
but
in that
it
show.
seems like cheating, though, doesn't
It is. Like, have you seen any of
But
Jessica
the
Jones?
Jedi, the Jedi
the
can't
bad
use
guy.
it.
The Jedi don't use it for cheating, though, do they?
No,
they
they
use
use
it
it
to
for
like
good.
evasion.
Yeah.
and
No, in
stuff.
Jessica Jones, it is
It's
definitely for cheating,
awful.
and it's a waking nightmare having somebody with mind control.
It'd be
Oh,
like
shit.
Steve scream until your throat bleeds.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus!
And
And
that
you're like,
person, not only does that person do it, they want to do it.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real.
Well, I guess
that
if
show
you
goes
want to
some
do it,
dark-
that's pretty cool.
But no, I mean, like.
at least it changes it. It's not a torture method anymore.
So,
Regeneration,
regeneration,
um,
magnetism.
and mind
Oh, I thought you were
control.
listening
Or
off. I'm sorry.
Telekinesis.
No.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
No, I say that the same.
No.
Fernando
Telekinesis.
Guimares at Fish Taco _ I think that's important to add in. Asks if you could play 2 musical instruments at the same time,
Ooh.
which 2 would you choose and why?
Well, that's a
Can't
huge
you?
question.
Haven't I seen you
Play 2 at the same
two
time.
simultaneously?
Always reminds me of Mary Poppins when Dick
Oh
Van
yeah,
Dyke
and
got
the one-man band. I love one-man bands.
Mary Poppins is a great movie.
Yeah, it
Right,
sure
isn't
is.
it?
Yeah, like I watched it as a
Sure
kid.
is.
And I wasn't that into it.
The birds, tuppence.
Tuppence a
I don't know.
band.
I was like, oh, fast forward.
Yeah, but at least
I don't fast forward.
thematically that part makes sense. But I watched it as a kid, wasn't that into it. When I went home for Christmas one time, my family watched it. I was like, this is a really good
Oh yeah,
movie.
it's great.
Same thing. It'd been
Yeah.
about 10 years, 15 years since I'd watched it, and I remember going, wow.
Oh,
I remember just being like, those purple shoes were awesome. And
Yeah.
everyone's like, what are you talking about? She's unloading her bag, and
Yeah.
it's a blink and you'll miss it. She pulls out a set of purple shoes.
Yeah.
But when I was 6 years old, obsessed.
obsessed with those purple
But
shoes.
like pulling out the pot plant, like so
Here's a
cool.
little trivia about that movie.
Yeah.
That actually is now trivia for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Have you guys seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
It's no Mary
Way
Poppins.
too
Oh, it's
young.
no Mary Poppins. Absolutely not. That's not the argument here. The argument is that Dick Van Dyke, who is in Mary Poppins, was doing a really bad British accent or Irish or whatever the fuck it
It was supposed
was.
to be British.
Some kind of Cockney British shit.
Yeah.
And it was so bad that when they cast him in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, they asked him if he would do the British accent again, and he was like, fuck you, and just kept his American
That's
accent.
verbatim,
That's what
by
it
the
was.
way.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
literally
There's a
what it
better
is.
story there.
Fuck
I don't
you.
think that's that great of a story now.
Your Australian accent is
Oi, crikey.
atrocious.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Let it go.
Crikey, I love to make the dunk challenge. What's it called? The fucking trilby? What the fuck is it called?
Tim
Tim
Tam
Tam
Slam.
Slam. The Tim Tam Slam.
Dunk challenge.
The dunk challenge.
Oh,
Dunker-
man.
Dunkaroos.
That's something.
Dunkaroos.
There are Dunkaroos.
Yeah, I know about Dunkaroos.
Oh, do you have them here?
Yes.
But they're kangaroos.
Oh,
What are
yeah.
I don't know.
Dunkaroos?
Oi, each dunker
it's
the
Australian.
Dunkaroos will give you a kick in the mouth.
Every time you do that, an Australian dies. Like, you stop.
I hope it's a bad one.
How are we going? We got time for.
Wait, what was the question? What was the question?
Two
that we
musical
just-
Two
instruments.
musical.
Two
Oh
musical
yeah.
instruments.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure I've played 2 at the same time. Did I play them well? That's debatable.
That's the
I
question.
I pride myself on being able to play. I mean, this isn't that great, but I can play the guitar in Rock Band and sing at the same time.
Yeah, that is impressive.
I can make that work.
Yeah.
I mean, if
How
you know
many
the song
instruments do you
really well.
play? You play the guitar? Do you play keys?
I can play the keys, not very
Okay.
well though. I play guitar, I play keys, I can play the accordion.
Yeah.
I can play.
Bet that gets you laid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! What are you kidding me? Busking down in Santa Monica Boulevard, the panties are wet. I
'Cause
can
they're just at the
play keyboard. I don't know.
Said that one.
I can play a lot. I can play a lot of stuff. I can play a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that's about it though.
I think, well, I studied percussion when I was in primary school, and then when I moved to high school, I got
That's the
private.
fun one, isn't it? The one
yeah,
everybody wants to do is
got
the
private
percussion?
lessons. So
Nice.
technically, anything that's got like the beat, so
Yeah.
you know, canasters.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And
Is that why you like the
tambourine.
drums in Rock Band so much?
So much. But I got private lessons, and I remember I was playing like Green Day, Nirvana when I was 13.
Hell yeah! What
and the
happened?
teacher was just like, I don't know what else to teach you. And I went to a private all-girls school. You know, they're all fucking.
Oh,
cool.
I know
So
what
it's
else.
like,
The
oh.
Who, Rush,
Yeah.
Zeppelin.
But I was playing the glockenspiel, and I liked timpani a lot.
Oh, cool!
But when
Timpani's
you-
fun.
When you play your boom, 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 but
Yeah.
when you're playing the drum kit, you're technically playing the snare, the bass, and like 3 cymbals, depending how you what.
So if
kit
we
is.
put a kit in front of you, would you be able to would it take you a little while, but
Oh
you get
my-
back into it?
That's it.
Um,
That's all I'm capable of now. But before, I was like, I got it.
That's
But
pretty,
yeah, rock
that's
band,
pretty great.
it's like the closest thing, like
Yeah.
the guitar, not every guitarist
I
is like,
feel
what is
like
this shit?
Yeah.
if I stick around SourceFed long enough, I will be able to meet people that I could assemble a band
Yeah,
with.
make a band.
I've
scare
talked
you?
about this from day one.
Well, I mean, we can assemble a fake band that's like, I'll play the fucking keys and we sing or whatever.
I had this like wave of like determination. I was like, Steve can sing and play guitar. We're starting a band.
Yeah, you
I
got
mean,
I was like,
drums.
I
One's
will
got
buy a
keys.
You
drum
need
kit
more
again.
though. You need more than that. You need like a bassist.
I will
you need
A
buy
bassist.
rhythm
the bass,
guitar?
the
The
bassist
drums
you need.
again.
I'm
Yeah.
more of a rhythm guitar than a lead, rather, too. So, and we need a lead guitarist.
There you go.
I just don't think it's unachievable.
I mean, we could do like a White Stripes type thing, where it's like a
Yeah.
singer,
I can do
guitarist,
anything
drummer.
that what's her name? Meg
I
White.
mean, well, you know.
Meg White does with hers because
I mean,
it's like,
she's no fucking Def Leppard, or what's his name? The guy with one arm?
I can see.
I'm sorry.
From
yeah,
Def
can't
Leppard.
help you, I'm sorry.
Wow, I feel a little shitty about
I know
that.
that with your guys' band, I could not help one bit. I don't know a single instrument.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, at one point at least
Can
we
you
had some.
clap on the beat?
No.
Yeah.
I'm very musically challenged. My parents tried to get me on piano, and I tried to learn guitar
You got
for a
piano
long
fingers.
time
You do have piano
during
fingers.
high school because I noticed everybody who could play guitar got girls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that actually is not true because I could play the guitar and I had 0 girls.
Well, it also probably helped that I grew up in Florida, so they were also attractive surfer guys.
Right,
Yeah.
well, that's the thing. Like, if
That was
you
mine.
are
Yeah.
attractive,
Yeah,
you can
you
get girls
play
no matter
guitar.
what. But if you're attractive and you play
guitar,
guitar,
done
you've
deal.
already beat all the other
so
attractive people.
I was
Yeah.
I was not attractive and I couldn't play guitar. I pretty much had no skills to get ladies at all. I was
Hey,
real nice.
cool.
I was really nice.
Nice goes a long way in high school.
In
doesn't
high
it?
You
school.
have no skills. Also, you too can find the love of your life.
Oh, sure.
But you might want to try and get some skills.
Sure.
You're skilled up. You're a film editing.
Yeah, because that gets the
filmmaker.
ladies too.
Yeah,
Filmmaking.
filming.
Yeah, yeah.
Films.
Yeah.
You know, my own films.
My own movies.
No big deal.
Someday I'll get
You want to
somebody
be
to pay
in
me
one
for
of my
them.
movies?
Yeah.
I film in my
Gross.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get people to run away real fast.
Yeah, especially in this town.
Yeah, well, you know.
All I know is that I was dating a guy, and my mum was like, "So do you surf?" And he's like, "No." She's like, "Oh, so you're a pussy." And I was like,
Oh, mom. Wow, shit.
Wow, mom
"Well, that's
throwing
no
it
second
down.
date." Like,
Yeah.
oh, obviously he's
Whoops.
not meeting mum on the first date.
But,
Like,
yeah.
Can you imagine?
No.
Hi, so excited. Anyway,
Yeah.
what did you want to order? This is my mum.
That's pretty good.
She's just there
I
insulting.
like a good mom that'll bust some balls, though. Like,
Ball
yeah, bring
busting
it.
mom?
Bring it. Bring that ball busting mom out.
I think I've got a TNS mum. Takes no shit.
Takes
That's
no
good.
shit.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've learned a lot from your mom
Do you
as
think
far
I
as the
take no
TNS?
shit?
I guess yeah. I guess you did.
Tell us about your relationship
Question
with your
answered.
mother.
She's great. She's like not my best friend. She's like definitely my mom, but
I hate it. I hate it.
we got matching outfits sometimes. No, nothing
Gross.
like that. Nothing
Oh,
like
any
that.
part of that shit.
Anyway,
Maybe for family photos.
family.
Photo.
She taught me this.
Is that a skill?
That's what
She
does.
taught you that? She does it?
Yeah.
Do you have a photo of you and her doing it at the same time?
If
No,
not, you
I'll
should
get that camera out of my
one.
face.
Oh, she doesn't like cameras?
No.
Oh, shit.
And she also doesn't like me talking about it.
Well, too
Whoops.
late. That ship is sailed.
Hi, Mum.
Wait, you gotta
Say
get
hi,
a
Mrs.
picture.
Garrett.
Hi,
That shit
Mrs.
is,
Garrett. Can you do a photo of
No.
you and your mom doing it at some point?
Oh, I mean, I just came back and I didn't.
Oh,
do it,
perfect.
So I probably
Good.
won't see her again.
So, you
Get
know,
her to
ever.
take
Rest of my
one,
life.
and then we can Photoshop you.
Yeah, there
next
you
to
go.
her.
Okay.
Do a soy
Yeah.
Because
boy
you're skilled
soy.
at
Oh,
photoshopping.
yeah, that is a skill again.
I think I backed myself out of that hole.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna go make cupcakes or something. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Table Talk. If you want to get your topics in, hey, that's the hashtag. You can do that on Twitter, and there's a subreddit in the SourceFed Reddit page. And this episode was brought to you by audible.com/Table Talk. If you want to get 30 days free trial of Audible books, you can choose what you'd like from their selection and listen to it while you're driving, if you so choose. I'm Maude Garrett.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm DJ Woolder.
You know what else? Audible has Lock and Key.
That's right.
Which I
the
haven't.
audiobook.
I don't know what the audiobook would be though, but I love Lock and Key, so I'm in.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the audiobook. Surprisingly.
All right,
'cause
well
you
I'm
think-
in.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm due for another read on Lock and Key. It's a
Ready
great
Player
series.
One and Armada by Ernest Cline, both up there, and narrated by Will Wheaton, which is pretty good too.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. Bye. Apparently, I read that a male orgasm is 6 seconds, but an average female orgasm is 28 seconds.
I
Can
heard
it be
such a
28?
ripoff.
Yeah.
I heard there are a lot of women that cannot receive an orgasm.
Well, you're not doing it right.
No, not like. Damn it! No, hey, no, I can do that. That's not about.
I don't. It's just like when you say that you heard something, it means that like you've.
This has nothing to do with the hemorrhoid situation.
Okay,
Like,
it feels
I mean,
like there's
I
a direct
wouldn't-
correlation there.